Welcome back to Da Vinci's Adventures, where we follow the greatest mind in history as he explores worlds beyond imagination. Today, Leonardo documented his most extraordinary journey yet, to a realm where mysterious creatures possessed powers that challenged everything he thought he knew about the natural world. What would the master of anatomy and engineering think when he encountered creatures that could control electricity, produce deadly poisons, and demonstrate flight patterns beyond his wildest mechanical dreams? Let's discover what happened when Leonardo da Vinci arrived in the Kanto region. After various days of traveling, Leonardo found himself in a land unlike any he had ever studied. The Kanto region stretched before him, where familiar animal forms possessed extraordinary abilities that defied natural law. His first journal entry read, "I have arrived in a realm where creatures resembling earthly animals possess capabilities that transcend natura naturata. A caterpillar spins silk stronger than steel. Birds command winds with supernatural precision." What captured his attention was how these creatures retained familiar anatomical structures while demonstrating abilities beyond mechanical principles. As he prepared his measuring tools, Leonardo knew he was about to document phenomena that would revolutionize natural philosophy. Leonardo's first encounter came in the depths of a Viridian forest, where he observed small, caterpillar-like creatures moving with purpose through the undergrowth. One suddenly released a stream of silk that hardened instantly into a rope stronger than any material he had ever tested. His engineering mind immediately began calculating tensile strength and production mechanisms. "Remarkable," he whispered, watching the creature's precise movements. "This simple larva produces silk that surpasses the finest materials known to man." His next discovery came when a bee-like creature with prominent stingers caught his attention. But this was no ordinary bee. When threatened, it could produce what appeared to be concentrated venom with lethal precision. Leonardo carefully observed from a safe distance as the creature demonstrated poison production that seemed to operate through unknown biological processes. The forest suddenly erupted with the sound of wings, and Leonardo looked up to witness aerial displays that challenged everything he knew about flight. Small, brown birds moved through the air with mechanical precision, creating wind currents that seemed controlled rather than natural. Their flight patterns defied his calculations of lift and drag. But it was near a small stream where Leonardo encountered something that truly shook his understanding of the natural world. A yellow, mouse-like creature with red cheeks suddenly discharged controlled lightning from its body. The electrical energy arced through the air with precision he had never witnessed in any storm. Yet the creature remained completely unharmed. As evening approached, Leonardo discovered more mysteries. A purple, bulbous creature that seemed to absorb moonlight through leaf-like appendages, and a duck-like beast that appeared to suffer from constant headaches, occasionally releasing psychic energies that bent the very air around it. His most puzzling discovery came at a small pond, where fish that seemed laughably weak somehow survived in waters populated by much more formidable creatures. There was something about these simple fish that his scientific instincts told him was far more significant than their appearance suggested. Now, let's look into Leonardo's private notebook. After weeks of careful observation and study, Leonardo's journal became filled with the most extraordinary anatomical and mechanical studies of his career. Let's examine his detailed findings of these 10 remarkable creatures. Caterpie, Larvalis Ceraceum miraculum. Leonardo's notes describe silk glands that operated far beyond any earthly silkworm. He theorized specialized organs that could instantly harden secreted proteins into materials stronger than steel cables. His anatomical drawings showed theoretical spinning mechanisms within the creature's head region, with compression chambers that could control silk thickness and tensile strength. The master wrote, "This simple larva produces materials that would revolutionize all human engineering." Weedle, Apis venenata. The creature's dual stingers fascinated Leonardo's medical mind. His detailed cross-sections proposed venom sacs that could produce different toxin concentrations based on threat level. The stingers themselves appear to operate as precision injection mechanisms, with internal channels that could control poison flow. Leonardo noted how the creature's simple appearance concealed sophisticated biological weaponry. Pidgey, Avis ventus contralens. Leonardo's flight studies revealed wing structures that seemed to manipulate air currents rather than simply riding them. His aerodynamic calculations showed wing beat patterns that created controlled pressure systems, allowing the creature to direct wind with mechanical precision. The master's notes described theoretical hollow bones filled with organs that could sense and manipulate atmospheric pressure. Ratata, Ratus adaptabilis. The rodent's continuously growing teeth impressed Leonardo's anatomical studies. He documented tooth structures that never dulled despite constant gnawing, proposing self-sharpening mechanisms that operated through unknown mineral processing. His behavioral notes described adaptation capabilities that allowed the creature to thrive in any environment through rapid behavioral modification. Spiro, Avis bellicosa velocitus. Leonardo analyzed the creature's aggressive flight patterns, noting wing structures optimized for speed and precision rather than endurance. His studies proposed specialized muscle groups that could generate explosive bursts of speed, with navigation organs that allowed pinpoint accuracy during high-velocity attacks. The creature's small size concealed remarkable aerial combat capabilities. Ekans, Serpentis constrictus. The snake creature's ability to move equally well in reverse fascinated Leonardo. His anatomical studies showed perfectly symmetrical muscular systems and a spine structure that operated bidirectionally. Leonardo theorized that the creature's palindromic nature extended to its very biology, with organs that function regardless of directional orientation. Pikachu, Mus electicus controlens. Leonardo's most detailed electrical study focused on the creature's cheek pouches, which he theorized contained biological capacitors capable of storing and discharging controlled electrical energy. His drawings showed theoretical bioelectrical pathways throughout the creature's nervous system, with specialized organs that could regulate electrical flow to prevent self-destruction. The tail's lightning bolt shape suggested it served as both conductor and regulator. Oddish, Plantae ambulans nocturnus. The walking plant creature challenged Leonardo's classification of living things. His studies proposed root systems that function as legs, with chlorophyll-based organs that operated in reverse cycles, absorbing moonlight instead of sunlight. Leonardo documented the creature's ability to photosynthesize during nighttime hours through unknown biological processes that inverted traditional plant biology. Psyduck, Anatides psychicus afflictus. Perhaps Leonardo's most puzzling study involved the duck creature's constant headaches and their connection to psychic abilities. His medical drawings proposed an enlarged brain that generated internal pressure, which when released, could manipulate physical matter through unknown forces. Leonardo theorized that the creature's suffering was directly linked to its extraordinary mental capabilities. Magikarp, Piscis deceptivus potentialis. The seemingly weakest creature proved most mysterious to Leonardo's analytical mind. His study suggested hidden biological mechanisms that allowed incredible survival capabilities despite apparent frailty. Leonardo's notes hinted at dormant genetic structures that could activate under specific conditions, transforming the creature entirely. He wrote, "This humble fish conceals secrets that may surpass all others." Throughout these studies, Leonardo's Renaissance approach to scientific inquiry met creatures that operated beyond natural law, creating documentation that bridged empirical observation with phenomena that challenged the very foundations of biological understanding. As Leonardo packed his journals after documenting these 10 remarkable creatures, his mind raced with questions about the fundamental nature of life itself. Each creature had shown him that the boundaries between possible and impossible were far more fluid than he'd ever imagined. But what will Leonardo discover on his next adventure? Where will his insatiable curiosity lead him next? What incredible creatures await his scientific mind in realms yet unexplored? The master's journey through worlds of wonder has only just begun. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to join Leonardo on his next extraordinary adventure into the unknown.